Welcome back, guys. We're out again, and this time we're in somewhere which is very alien to me. Never been in this region before, and we are in the Peak District, and we are going to go up onto Kinder Scout. So it's all new to me and Brian, and the weather is atrocious. Oh, coming down here, it took us about an hour and a bit to get down here, and it was raining all the way. I've got the rain god with me. Whenever he comes out, it rains. So we started off, we've just parked down at Bowden Bridge, and Bowden Bridge is quite significant because it was a gathering point in 1932 for the mass trespass, and they gathered at the quarry. There is a stone plinth there, and then they went on their trespass. Very famous occasion for us people that like to wild camp and walk in the countryside. So we're walking along the road now, and we're walking our way up to Kinder Reservoir, and then we're going to go up onto Kinder Scout and find somewhere up there to pitch, because I don't know where we're going. I've not planned anything where I want to pitch. We're just going to take it as it comes. I think the weather has set in for the day, so let's go. Looking forward to this.
Yep, ready for it.
Yeah, where will you at?
Well, it's in my bag, I'll pull this up.
All right.
Keep it dry for a bit.
I get a cold head otherwise. So let's go. Whew. What a beautiful place to live. That is where I want to live. I want to retire there, even though you've got Kinder Reservoir up here, so if that ever bursts its banks, that's getting washed away. But how quiet would that be? You could, the little river runs along there from Kinder Reservoir. Oh, it's lovely. Could imagine in the winter the smoke, the log fires. Oh, I can only wish. So we're going that way. Look at that. Olden day sheep wash. They'd come down here and then get washed into here. Wow, don't see that. And here's all about it if you want to pause and have a quick read. The sheep were washed by hand, no chemicals were used, and the process was simply to remove peat from their fleeces prior to clipping. Huh. There they are, and that's the picture over there. Wow, it's fantastic. Must have been cold. There you go, Kinder Reservoir. Started in 1903 and finished 1912. It is 281 meters above sea level. It provides to the local towns 70 million litres of drinking water per day, and that's enough for 340,000 people. And it supplies to this day 18 million litres of water, and it supplies Hayfield, New Mills, Hazel Grove, Stockport and Whaley Bridge with drinking water. It's a big old task, and yeah, 2 quarries were opened to provide the stone. A tramway was built to bring the stone down to the incline to join the railway. So it was a big task back in them days, 1903. So there's the information if you want to read it, because that's where I just got it from. Pause that and you can have a look. But we're now going up in that direction there and then cutting back on ourselves. Ready?
Yep, alright.
Let's go. So there you go, we've just elevated ourselves a little bit. Kinder Reservoir there. We're going to be pushing along the edge of it, and we're going off in that direction there into the cloud, and Kinder Scout is all behind there. So yeah, it's not bad at the moment. Rain stopped, but I expect when we get into the clag we'll get a little bit more wetter. Onwards and upwards.
Breakfast coming.
So we're now heading up this re-entrant, aptly named William Clough, and we're going to get we're going to get up the top and then push right onto Kinder Scout. But once we get up so far, as you can see, we are going to disappear into the clouds, which isn't a problem as long as it stops raining, which it has now. The rivers are flowing quite, they're quite full from all the recent rain, and we've got a bit of a small river crossing up here. I think we'll be okay. And then we just follow it along this re-entrant and up to the top. Here we are, Kinder Scouts, all set up and ready to go, and look what it has offered us. With a crap start to a beautiful finish to an evening. We get a sunset. Well, hopefully we'll get a sunset. We've probably got a couple more, got about 20 minutes. But wow, am I pleased with that. So what can I say? Perfect ending to a really crappy morning and afternoon. Constant rain, we got soaked, but we're now all set up, and I'll show you this setup in a minute. Down there in the far distance is a Kinder reservoir, and then we have we basically went from the reservoir all the way up, all the way over to the top of Kinder Scout. We didn't go to the trig point. You can't see it, but I can see the trig point in the distance with the sun reflecting off it. It's a white dot. We went to a Kinder waterfall, which was great. And here we are now, set up. Looks a bit untidy. We're trying to dry our waterproofs, like Brian said. Looks a bit like a Chinese laundry. The Hillibergs are out. We needed them. I don't think it would have been good, excuse me, for the land Shantus. We've got a strong wind of about 15 miles an hour. Brian, we want to show them some great Peak District water. So we just got some water. Look at that. Hold that up to the sunlight though. That'll look great. There you go. There's nothing wrong with that, is there? Wow. So that'll be okay once it's been boiled. That one you drink with the filter as well, so not a problem. Hey, it's peaty water. Who cares? It's probably better than what you drink out your tap. But yeah, Hillibergs. We had to bring them. We got here. And we were really soaked through to the skin. The waterproofs did their jobs, but they can only take so much. And I was starting to physically shake, so I knew that I was starting to get mild conditions of hypothermia. So I had to get out of my kit, get my warm kit on, and then we went and got some water so I can make a brew. Wow, thank you. First time here at Kinder Scout, first time here in the Peak District. And look at that, look what it's given us. Look at these rocks, weathered. So we will be coming back. Look at that. And this track here, running along here, is the Pennine Way. Off into the distance there. We are parked, like I said at the start of the video, down in the valley down there, in the car park. We're not in the car park because they won't let you park overnight. we've parked on the road. There's no double yellow lines on one side, so we've parked there. But look at the sun opening up this all now. Look at the colours. Beautiful. This is why we do it. Look, the ferns have turned brown. The stones slate grey against the backdrop of that misty, forbidding skyline with the clouds pushing over. But yeah, chuffed. I really did think that we weren't going to get any sunset. I thought the rain was in for good. Whew. So like I said, we're just going to try and dry our waterproof jackets off, and our tops that we were wearing underneath the jackets, which were just covered in sweat. I don't know whether I was getting wet from the inside out or the outside in. Got a few beers, probably have them later on. I think Brian started on his wine already. We all know what happens when he starts on his wines, and he hasn't forgotten his cigarettes. I made sure of that. But I love this. This is just great. So what's the setup? It's a bit messy in here at the moment, sorry about that. So got me Cedar Summit XT Ether Light, got me RAB Ascent 1100. I thought it was going to be an overkill tonight, but Christ, it was cold today, so that's gonna keep me nice and warm. Kit's down there. The only one thing disadvantage of having the Hilliberg now after using the Lanshan 2 is you haven't got that much more room. But that's the setup. Got the foil mat underneath, and I've got a couple of pillows there. So I've got a little cooking area, which will be great. But yeah, Ryan's off to contemplate and probably do his Buddha poses. Probably the calm before the storm. We get this nice nice sunset, and then it really hammer it down. What's the weather forecast for tonight, Bri?
I think it's supposed to be dry, windy and cold.
Dry, windy and cold. Let's hope it is then. Let's hope we have no more rain. Right, got some hot water boiling. I want to get that nice and warm because I've got 2 of my bags of food, which I've just taken out of a tin and put them in a boil in the bag. And these are 2 bags of steak stew. So I'm going to let that warm up and then dump these in there and boil these up. I've got a special treat tonight, which I found. I think it's a new one. It's at Bessie's Northern Monk, and it is apple crumble and custard. That looks, if it's anything like their jam roly-poly, that's going to be delicious. 4.5%. And I've also got me Brucey. Always bring a Brucey. 5.0%. That's lovely. I do like them ones. Drink them in a minute, even though it's bloody cold. And then I think for afters, I've got myself a all-day breakfast slice. I'm going through the range at the moment. I had a pizza slice the other day, so yeah, I've got that one as well. Bloody cold. That dropped now. The sun's now disappeared. It wasn't it was a nice sunset that we saw, but it didn't go all the way, unfortunately. There was a bank of cloud that went behind there, but it raised our hopes for the morning. Freezing cold, but I've got, I don't know if anyone's seen these electronic hand warmers. They are brilliant, really tasty. The only downside to them are the weight. They do weigh a bit, but when I first got in the tent, I said that I thought I did have the symptoms of mild hypothermia. I put that on and I put it on my chest. Wow, that was that hot. I had to take it off my chest, so that's great. I have got a hot water bottle at home, which I will start bringing out with me, because stick that in your tent, or even a bottle with hot water in it, stick that in your sleeping bag, and that will keep you warm as well through the night. So I'm going to get on with me scoff. Are you having your scoff, Bri?
Yeah, I'm going to start it now.
What are you having?
I am having mulligatawny.
Mulligatawny, what, soup?
Yeah,
Oh, that's nice. Anything else with it? I bet you brought some buttered rolls.
yes, buttered rolls.
Anything for sweet?
No, but I have some Scotch eggs.
You got Scotch eggs and custard. That'd be nice.
Aye.
All right. Well, I'll bring you back once this is cooked, guys, because I want to get on and I am starving. I might even crack open my Brucey. So I'll see you in a minute. Hi, guys. It's Baltic. Nothing to be seen outside. We had that lovely, lovely bit of sunset. And then gone. Gone behind the clouds. Wind's got up. So we are both in our sleeping bags. Excuse me. And I am just about to open my Aunt Bessie's apple crumble and custard pale ale. You can't see that because of the light. Let me see if I can pull that back. Let's pull that back a bit. There. Should be able to see that now. Let me just... Oh. So there it is. Oh, Christ, hang on, let me pick you up. Ugh. There you go. So that is what I'm just about to have a taster of. Brian wanted to taste it, but he's in the other tent and I know he ain't going to get out of his sleeping bag. Oh yeah. No. So I'm going to have to tell you, I'm going to give you a real-time review, Bri. Right, here we go. Now, the only one I've had the same as this is Aunt Bessie's jam roly-poly. So it smells very sweet. Sweet apples. It smells of sweet apples. So here we go. That's disgusting. That. Right, that's disgusting. That does not. If I got an apple crumble that tasted like that. Nah. I'll leave that one for Brian. He can have that at breakfast. Yeah? Mate, that's not good. Right, that's going to go by the edge of the tent there. And Brian can have that for his breakfast, because that is... no. You might like it. I recommend it. You don't drink it. So it's about 8 o'clock now. Pitch black outside. Nothing happening. So I'm going to watch a film. I don't know what the weather's going to be like tonight. Little bit of condensation inside the tent. Got the flap open. Other than that, I'm going to snuggle down into my sleeping bag. Probably put me balaclava on as well, just to keep me head warm. And that's it, guys. So I'll bring you back if anything happens, which I doubt it. Just lots of snoring and lots of sleeping. So thanks for watching. This is why we're out here. We enjoy it. We love it. And like I said, never been to Kinder Scout, so it's all new for me. But it's great, and we will be coming back. So thanks for watching again. Keep repeating myself. And I'll see you in the morning, hopefully, to a wonderful sunrise. Fingers crossed. Bye. Good morning, and welcome back. And the weather is disgusting. It's been raining this morning. We clagged in. So Kinder is disappointed. A bit disappointed me this morning. So we've decided to, because of the weather, ditch breakfast, pack up and make our way down to the car. So we need to pack up in the small confines of the Hilliberg, get our wet kit back on and mosey on out of here. So I'll bring you back once we're all sorted, because there's not much to film and I don't want the rain getting in. So I will see you once we are outside the tent and packed away. Yeah, I thought we was going to have a lovely sunrise as well. Never mind. Let's see if Brian's okay. You okay, Brian?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you have a good night?
Yeah, it was a good night, yeah. Yeah.
Plenty of sleep?
Yeah.
All right, okay. That wind got up, didn't it, about 1, 2 o'clock?
Yeah. Yeah, it did settle down and then it got back up again.
Yeah, all right. So I'll see you guys in a flick of a switch once we've got packed away. So there we go, leave no trace. I was here, Brian was here, and that's what we woke up to. Wind is quite cold, bitterly cold. So we've got about 3/4 to an hour's walk back down to the car. So we're gonna get our kit on and then get out of here. It's been a great camp. Brian's waiting there with his kit. Enjoyed yourself?
Yeah, enjoyed it. Yeah.
Kept warm last night?
Oh, nice and warm last night.
Yeah. It's horrible waiting up into this though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just getting up.
Well, like I said, we're all packed away. The grid where we parked and where we camped will be in the description below. So let's get the kit on and let's get out of here.
Another rainy afternoon, I don't know what I'm to do. I just miss you more than anything. It's way too quiet in the house, I'm just wasted on the couch. Guess I don't wanna feel anything. Wish you'd stay here beside me. This isn't how it's supposed to be. Wish you'd stayed here right with me. I can't shake that feeling that we said.
Right guys, that's us back at the car. I really enjoyed that up at Kinder Scout, didn't you?
Yeah.
The weather was crap, but other than that, I had a good time. It's the first time here in the Peak District, and I think we'll be coming back definitely, don't you?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. Enjoyed it, really nice place.
What best part for you, apart from drinking your wine?
Getting into my sleeping bag last night.
It was cold. Where we got wet through with the waterproofs, etc. As soon as we found a campsite, it was cold. So yeah, it was time to get into the sleeping bags. Rain again, ruined play, but that's why we do it, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we're now going to have a Fat Boys breakfast. Whose shout is it?
Mine.
So I've got you, Dave. I'll show you it when we get into the little village. Apparently there's a cafe down there, so I will show you the Fat Boys breakfast that I keep going on about, Dave. So look forward to the next one. I don't know where it's going to be. So thanks for watching, thanks for staying this long. Like, subscribe, and yeah, you know, we don't make you do it, you don't have to do it, it's down to you. So what have you got to say?
Bye for now.
Bye bye, see you later guys, bye bye.